I think we give students an exposure to everything in our school because we don't know what the future holds for our students, and we want them to be ready for anything that their lives take them to. And it's our job to be the best for them. So anything that a student is passionate about at Keokuk High School, it's our job to meet that passion and to do what they need to do in order to have a brighter future. And so for us, it's all about our students. It's all about the amazing staff that we have here and welcoming our kids to be unique and grow into amazing students and awesome citizens. We're blessed to have this school. We're blessed to have these students. We're blessed to be able to teach them every single day and for them to see their passion and their dreams come alive.
Last summer, I decided it was time to come back to teach in a public school. And one of the reasons I decided to do that was because after teaching in a prison, I realized that there are so many kids out there that really need help, that have fallen through the cracks. And I thought I could do more good trying to help kids that are on the edge, where they just need that little push to keep them from going down the wrong path. When I made the decision to leave the prison, the offenders came to me and they were disappointed I was leaving, but they knew that I could make much more of a difference being in public schools helping kids. And they didn't want to see kids go into those steel doors like them. So that was my reason for going back to public schools. I know I can make a difference in kids' lives, and that's what my passion is, helping kids. So when I came to Keokuk High School, I had gotten job offers at many of the schools in the area, but I chose Keokuk because people told me not to. They told me I would be better off staying at the prison than coming to Keokuk because the kids are so bad. So my first couple months teaching in Keokuk, I just kind of watched everything going on. I paid attention to the teachers. I paid attention to the administration. I watched the kids. I just wanted to understand where the issue was. And I never saw it. The administration is very progressive. They do all kinds of stuff to help the kids. The kids, very, very respectful. I remember at Thanksgiving last year sitting down with them and just asking them why the bad reputation. I said, I look at you guys and you didn't know me at all. I came from a completely different state in this small town to have you guys just take me in. You never judged me. You never treated me with disrespect. You just took me in. And I said, I'm so grateful. And I thank them over and over again for welcoming me to their community. Because when you come from 10 hours away and you have nobody, to have kids and a whole community come in and just treat you so well, it's the best feeling in the world. But then I asked the kids, I said, you know, I look at your test scores and they're awful. I don't get it. And the kids told me, well, they just really never had a reason to care. And I looked at them and I said, you know, sitting in the classroom, every time I ask you questions in class, you get it, you know the math. We need to start caring. It's time we put Keokuk High School back on the map because you guys are better than that. And I want you to start caring about yourselves and your community. And I told them that if they started caring, I would show them how much I cared about them. So last year we had an incentive program and we took kids to see Ed Sheeran in concert. We got 55 tickets and we took the kids to the concert. But what was really neat about it, when it came time for testing, I had kids out in the halls telling their friends, you gotta do well on this test. We have to do this. Let's go to the concert, let's have fun, let's do this. We can do this for the staff, we can do this for the community. After the testing was done, I had 14 math kids come up to me and they were very upset. And I asked them, you know, what is it that's bothering you? And they said, well, we didn't finish the test. Each one of them said the same thing, I didn't finish the test. And I said, why is that bothering you? And they said, because we care, and we didn't care last year. And I said, why do you care? And they said, because you care. That's the message I'm trying to get through to kids. There are people out in this world that care. There are people out in this world that believe in people. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta find your passion. Happiness comes from within. If you think you're gonna find happiness with somebody else, you're not. If you think money's gonna make you happy, it's not. You know, I remember at the prison, the guy's always telling me that, oh, when I get out, I'm gonna be a millionaire. And I said, why? Why is that your desire? And they said, well, then I can go and buy anything I want. And I said, you know, my husband could buy me flowers every day, but if he makes me flowers, it means so much more to me. I said, creativity is worth so much more than money, anything monetary. I said, when it comes to going to a basketball game, if I can't afford to take my kids to a basketball game, that's all right, because I can go outside and play basketball with them. If I don't have the money to go to the movies, we can go make a movie out in the woods together. What's more meaningful? What are they going to remember more? Life does not need to be about money. It needs to be about being happy and finding that happiness inside and showing your passion. You can really make a difference in other people's lives if you start caring about yourself more.
Hi, my name is Natalie Ulloa, and I am the instructional coach here at Keokuk High School. My teaching career began 19 years ago. I am passionate about instructional technology and how we can use that for educational purposes. I am an instructional designer at heart, and I enjoy the collaboration, working with my subject matter experts and doing something else, something different every day in the classroom. I think it's the best time in our history to be working with technology, and I love all the possibilities and all the things kids can do with it. I love computer science, I love coding, and you can see I have it everywhere, code, code, code. I think that's how we can save lives and we can change lives. As a teacher, I enjoy thinking that every day I am changing someone's life, and that's something that I want to bring to Keokuk. Keokuk is my new home, and I'm going to dedicate my life to this district that has allowed me to grow. And it's constant evolution, and I think your passion just shapes itself as you get older. So mine is in constant evolution.
My name's Zach Summers. I'm the activities director here at Keokuk High School. What my role here, my job is to oversee our athletics and all of our activities, our school-related activities that we have. So that encompasses obviously all our sports, and then our band, our choir, our dance team, our cheerleaders. And really my most important job that I have here is to give our kids the best opportunities they have to compete at whatever level that they're at, whatever spotlight they need. And that's the good thing about Keokuk High School is we're a big enough school here where our kids have opportunities in all sorts of areas, and it's really important for us here at Keokuk to make sure that our kids have the platform they need to succeed. Within my realm here, we talk about K-Pride throughout our school and with our school and that movement. And what that movement is and what we tell our kids that movement is what can you put into Keokuk High School to better Keokuk High School? And what can you put into Keokuk High School that you can come and graduate and look back and say, that was the legacy I left, that was what I left, I'm proud of that. That's what K-Pride is. And I think that's really important, and I don't think there's any better platform to showcase K-Pride and to put prideful things into your lives is in our sports and our activities that we have at Keokuk. So that's really important to me. That's one reason why I really love the job that I do and what I do. It's really all I've known my whole life is the athletic world and the extracurricular world, and it's just a great platform to be able to showcase our kids and our talents. And too many times our kids nowadays believe in what can I get out of something opposed to what can I put into something to make it better. And our K-Pride movement shows our kids that if you put all your heart into something and you make our school better, you put it into our athletics, our activities, you're going to get everything you need out of that. And that's what K-Pride's all about, and that's what we try to convey to our kids and to our students is no matter what it is you want to do it the best you can, do it and put everything you can in that to make our school better, and then what you get out of it is what you need. That's K-Pride, that's what it's all about. And you know, as an athlete, as a coach, I show all my kids our banners that are behind me that are on the side of us, and I want our kids to be able to come back 10, 15, 20 years from now with their son or daughter, with their family, with their friends, and get to point up to those banners and say, that was me, that was my class, that was my group, that was my team. Leave a legacy at Keokuk High School, and if you can do that, K-Pride has been a success, and that's what we try to get our students to do, and we try to model it ourselves as teachers and administrators here at Keokuk High School.